Welcome to Gaming Theme, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the stock market, the financial markets, my friends. And today we're going to talk about CD Projekt Red again. And I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a retail investor myself, a YouTuber. This is for information and entertainment purposes only, guys. And let's jump directly into it. So today is ex-dividend day. That means today the stock price of CD Projekt was falling. I think here we have it, 2.72%. So on the 4th of July, that's the dividend day. You can see this here, where you can see this in the trading view chart. So very important. So that's the reason why it was falling actually today. But I don't know, guys, if we really, here's the D, here you see the D. I don't really know, guys, if we're really going to have a support line here, or if we're really creating one. So I'm at the moment a little bit reluctant, especially since, and we all know it, that CD Projekt Red is actually still on price to earnings ratio a little bit expensive if you compare it with other gaming stocks, or if you compare it with other technological companies. So in this video, my friends, I want to talk about three new studios, game development studios that were created out of CD Projekt. So what do I mean with being created out of CD Projekt? So these were former designers, developers, etc., people that were formerly working on Cyberpunk and on The Witcher 3, and they created new studios. So, and therefore it's always the question, is actually CD Projekt Red, do they actually still have all the people that were creating The Witcher 3 or Cyberpunk 2077? So, or did they really have such a huge turnover in talent? So that's a very important question when we look to in the future for the next CD Projekt games that are coming. So I think games are not really so much relying on specific personality. So sure, sometimes you have some developers that are extremely important, but in the end it's all over the team that counts. So also I want to highlight here, we have this new website, 20 years of CD Projekt Red, 20th anniversary joint celebration. So here you can see a little bit how CD Projekt has been developed in the last 20 years. And yeah, we see here the critics with the one-trick pony. We see a lot of The Witcher, and then we see Gwent, also the Witcher franchise, Thronebreaker again, and then Cyberpunk 2077. So a lot of The Witcher actually there. So, but that's it. So that's their big game, and this was the game that made them popular, and this was also the game why the stock price was actually rising so much. So let's jump directly to the developers, those new developers that I found. So the first team we have is the Rebel Wolves. So you can find them on this page. I put you this all in the description of this video, of course. Rebel Wolves forming the pack, and there's very interesting what they are writing here. So Rebel Wolves is a new studio, but our team has years of experience working on some of the most critically acclaimed video games of all time. So we co-created Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk and many more. We decided to create our own studio and run it on our own terms. That sounds like they were not happy actually at CD Projekt. Chief among them, the team comes first. Teams comes first. So again, something where they were not so happy at something that happened with CD Projekt before. Happy people make great games players want and deserve. Yes, it is as simple as this. So, oh my god, it's like they're saying they were so unhappy here before at CD Projekt. We're industry veterans, we are hungry for more, we want to create amazing virtual worlds filled to brim with powerful emotions and unique experiences. Most of all, we want to share our boundless passion for video games. We know what players love because we are players ourselves. That's what I'm always saying. So I'm not just talking about the stock market, I'm a gamer myself, so that's very important. So I have another look also on the different stocks. So we are currently working on a AAA story-driven RPG saga for PC, sounds like The Witcher, and next-gen consoles. We will have more to share soon. Trust us, you'll be hooked. So yeah, I read out of a lot of unhappiness and angriness and and disappointment with their work they had before at CD Projekt. So, and then here the mission statement again, we want to do two things, sounds more as well, keep reading. One is to revolutionize the RPG genre. We love these games, we've been playing and making them for decades, and now we want to take them a step further. Our titles will be quality driven and innovation. We don't want to create another game, we want to create the game. So we are experts in our respective fields, confident in our abilities and widely passionate about what we do. And second, they say, is to create a studio where developers can thrive, united by a common goal and a sense of camaraderie. So our priority is the team, and the team's priority is to create the best RPG games the world has seen. Ambitious, watch us. Oh my god, I'm actually fearful now. So values, there are three values which are particularly important to us: fairness, teamwork, openness. Oh my god, all of those values were probably missing when they're working with CD Projekt. It feels, I'm just saying it feels like this. I'm not saying it was like that, but yeah, if you write something like, if you write your mission and your value statement like this, then people get the impression. So we want to be fair with each other, with gamers and with our business partners. We want to communicate openly and honestly, give it our best and appreciate what we get in return. We want to create a space where diverse developers come together and create something that's bigger than the sum of its parts, where people support each other and help one another grow. Where each voice matters, and openness. We appreciate honesty. We want to hear your thoughts and promise to consider any feedback seriously. We are experienced, but there's still plenty we need to learn. We'll appreciate your input. So I have the impression, my friends, so that this is something that, I mean, every developer is looking for this. Let's be honest. So then we have games. So we are currently working on a AAA dark fantasy RPG, the first title of a planned saga, and though we are dying to tell you more, that's all we can share at this point. Frustrating, we know, but let's talk about what we want the game to be and how we're approaching making it and what we are striving to achieve. So we consider games to be a form of art, and real art has ambition that we have in spades. We want to tell stories which will shake you to the core, draw you in, make you second guess your instincts. We want to create a truly immersive narrative, an experience you will remember and continue to recall long after the credits roll. So, and second, we believe games must be fun. Yeah, I believe this too. We aim to create meaty, dynamic gameplay system which will bring a breath of fresh air to RPG games. You will immediately understand how they work and then spend hours playing to create the best builds. And then we think games should make the most of interactivity, offer you as much freedom as possible. Our goal is to give you plenty of ways to solve a problem and then let you have a go at it. So there will be no right or wrong way to play the game. It be up to you to decide what's your way. So are you ready for the new RPG saga, my friends? And then we get a bit more information. Who is the core team? So we are experts. Each of us is a world-class specialist in their respective field. We have decades of experience in video game development between us, and we are ready for new challenges, and we are focused. We know what we want to do and how to get there. We are not trying to prove anything to anyone. We are here to make great games, and that's that. And we are loyal. We are a pack. Okay, that's the rebel wolf. So they are a pack. We are a one for all for one. We make key decisions together. We share profits between the team. We communicate openly and respectfully. So yeah, they must not be happy, guys. Sorry for saying this before with CD Projekt probably. So those are the guys. So Konrad Tomaci, I'm not reading those names, obviously I can't pronounce them. So CEO and game director, design director. Then we have Jakub Zamalek, narrative director, main writer. I think he was also one of the main writers actually for the Witcher series. And then we have animation director Tamara, Bartlomi, art director, Tomasz, CTO. So yeah, a happy team. So happy team of happy dudes that make going to make some great games. So I'm sure about this. So I'm sure they have a lot of competence for creating a great game. So I'm definitely looking forward to some announcement. So second, The second studio, my friends, is Starlight Industry, so triple A experience, and you see already here they have their first game is the Invincible. So we can also open actually here this page, the Invincible, which is going to be a futuristic atom punk title, so by Stanislav Lem. So a AAA experience studio was founded by a group of creators who were instrumental to success of several AAA franchises, including The Witcher 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Dead Island, Dying Light, Call of Juarez, and then they have AA ambitions. Starboard is about bringing a meaningful experience to players on PC and consoles. We want to pursue quality mastered in previous endeavors and to deliver it in a smaller yet even groundbreaking projects, so smaller projects. And Starboard Stream, there is no other direction we can turn in other than Starboard. We've done plenty behind the scenes. Soon it will be time to give it out. So yeah, sounds good. So Invincible, this is their game. So let's click on more. I love the art style already. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool art style, definitely. So previous. Yeah, well done. Well done. So do your copy. I repeat, you copy. Nothing to do. So I was jumping already on the fourth page here. Is anyone there? I'm stuck here. So sounds really good, guys. Sounds really good. So the game. So about the game, not going now too much into details of this game, but I'm sure this could be a very interesting title. So here we have a teaser. So that's a YouTube video. So I'm turning off the sound. So just to have a quick look. Okay, so it plays probably on Mars. And you're an astronaut, as it seems, on Mars. Incredible graphics, I have to say. Graphics are great. Cool, very good, very good. So let's go back to Starlight Industry. So those are the people: game director, art director, animator. So that's already a big team for this title. So very interesting. Looking forward to their first game. Team investors, also investors. If Starlight Industries are they already publicly traded? That's going to be interesting to find out. So I don't see this now here, but maybe they're already publicly traded. This goes also because they have an annual report. Mostly companies only do this if they're publicly traded. Very interesting. And then the third game, my friend, is I have to click back to is Convenant Developer. So convenant.dev, and this is a landing page. So this is a landing page, so you don't find a lot of information. So just our values again: highest organizational standards, modern workplace culture, positive attitude, continuous improvement. So this is a little bit like Rebel Wolves. You see again. So they want to give everyone some ideas what their standards are. So as a game dev creative house, we strive to turn our dreams into entertainment marvels. To achieve this, we excel at both operational and strategic planning. This enables us to mitigate avoidable road bumps in production and firmly stick to a zero grunge policy. So again, this whole grunge policy thing, where developers have to work them like hours and hours and hours. So of course that's not so cool in the end if you don't even get paid properly for this. So our office does not have core hours, instead remote work and highly personalized schedules keep our internal team small and empowered. This allows us to exercise collaborative game design, worker self-management that provokes organic corporate evolution. Sounds all very fun. Positive attitude, we always try to see the future in bright colors, so I hope so. Optimism is our primary weapon against the difficulties inherent to developing an original innovative video game. And then continuous improvements, we seek to question everything we do regardless of how simple the task may seem. Pushing ourselves out of the comfort zone is the most efficient way to grow, and our constant effort to improve our processes not only yields better results but also gives our staff a more fun and exciting environment. So cool. And they're looking for people. So if you're looking for people and if you're an investor, so game dev creative house producing unique and original IPs that offer memorable experiences to gamers worldwide. So company, we put a great effort into the highest organ lore. So he said this already. So Covenant specialized in the creation of high-value game concepts in the form of so-called vertical slices. Core team members have vast experience in the best Polish game dev firms such as CD Projekt Red and 11-bit Studios. So also 11-bit Studios is a company you can invest in. So they sound less grumpy. Let's put it like this. So Stan, committed game developer with over 13 years of experience in the industry as a game producer. He worked for Reality Pump Studios on the 2 World series and for 11-bit Studios on the Anomaly series. So I don't like 2 World series, to be honest. So at CD Projekt Red just managed teams creating Witcher 3 expansion, contributing acclaimed video games history, Polish Games Association, blah blah blah. And then he has a supervisory board, and then okay, here are the shareholders. So probably this is also going to be a company in the future. I could imagine you can actually invest in them. So a lot of new companies actually. So that sounds good. So Stan Just, so he holds 54%. And then we have Crafton. I have to check out what Crafton is. Probably some investment firm and long-term games, and Blight Fund. So, and then let's go on the stock info. Maybe we get some information on the stock info. Market advisory, Trigon, Don Mark Leslie. Not really there. Filings. So, corporate profile and general meetings. I have to see if they are actually publicly traded. That's going to be interesting. All right, so I'm leaving you here, guys. So again, way too long video, of course. So you see, CD Projekt is not the only company there. Out of those big companies, successful companies, created other new companies like Rebel Wolves, like Starlight Industries, or like Covenant Developers. And yeah, life goes on. And if they actually have tradable companies, stocks, this could be also very interesting for us to have a closer look there if you believe in a startup. So it would be much more like investing, obviously, in a startup. And you can already say this money is lost. Don't go with and really small startup companies, game developers like this. Don't invest any money you cannot afford to lose. That's very important. But also for companies like CD Projekt, let's be honest, it's the same. Small tranches. All right, guys, so thank you very much for watching. See you the next time. Bye bye.